Welcome to the New Song Cafe at worshiptogether.com. Today we're here with Chris Tomlin sharing his song, Jesus, Son of God. We hope you enjoy this New Song Cafe. Chris, Daniel, Matt, good to see you guys.
Yep.
Man, it's great to be with you in your home church
Welcome
here in Atlanta.
to Passion City. Hope you feel welcome.
Man, what an amazing place, and it's amazing what God's doing here. Mm-hmm. And we're actually listening to one of the new songs out of Passion called Jesus, Son of God.
Right.
And man, I love this song because it's so central to the gospel. And I know that, churches have just been kind of coming back to that simple, basic message of the good news of Jesus. And talk a little bit about this song and why is it good for the church and the writing of it, all those things.
Yeah, I was part of writing this song with Matt Marr and Jason Ingram. I wrote this song together, the three of us, and I just instantly loved it just because, the thought of it, just because like you said, it's so beautiful. I don't think you can write enough songs about really the cross, about what Jesus done for us, and I love what that does in people, a lot of times when I think about songs, I think, what are songs doing? What are these songs doing? Not just is it a good song, but what is it doing? And I love when we lead this song, what it does in the people, because it's something that it gives, like you said, voice for people to say this about who God is and what Jesus has done, and to celebrate that. And it's so weighty in kind of what it says, and it's again a simple song, a simple song of praise, but just kind of speaks to who Jesus is, and you can't have enough of those songs,
Yeah, absolutely. And with the Easter season approaching,
right.
This is just, it's going to give the church just a fantastic new way and just to lift Jesus up, talk
right.
about the cross,
right.
and all of that. So, man, you guys play it for us. We'd love to hear it.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Earth you formed was not your home. A love like this the world had never known. A crown of thorns to mark your name. Forgiveness fell upon of our praise, let there be no higher name. Jesus, Son of God, you laid down your perfect life. You are the sacrifice. Jesus, Son of God, you are Jesus, Son of God. You took our sin, you bore our shame, you rose to life, you defeated the grave. A love like this the world has never known. 'Cause you took our sin, you bore our shame, rose to life, you defeated the grave. A love like this the world has kind of where you go from there is kind of up to you.
Yeah.
As you're leading.
Absolutely. I've heard a lot of people talk about the importance of sound doctrine and theology in songs because it's so much of what people remember, when they walk away from church. Mm-hmm. And that's one thing I love about the song is it's just full of really solid theology. I mean, somebody could listen to this song and really get a clear picture of what the gospel is all about.
Yeah, I love every time I sing the line, a crown of thorns to mock your name, forgiveness fell upon your face. A love like this the world had never known. I love just there's just so much in those couple lines about when I'm saying forgiveness fell upon your face. I'm saying when I was writing that I'm seeing the blood falling from the crown of thorns, and so that blood falling down, and it Hebrews says there's no forgiveness without the shedding of blood, and how the forgiveness fell upon your face from the crown of thorns. And I think there's just so much, there's a lot of guts in the song about what Jesus has done for us.
Yeah. Well, kind of walk us through what you're playing there. You guys are in the key of B flat?
B flat, yeah. On the record it's in B, and this is one that's tricky, it's in B because it's a great key for girls to sing in, and so it pushes me to like the limit on the bridge. But it's really great because girls can sing it in a very comfortable place. B flat gets a little harder for girls to join in, like right where they feel great, but it's easier for guys. It's always that.
It's a balance between the two.
Yeah. So since there's no girls singing with us right here, I put it in B flat. But that's why it is. But it's in G, and I think the beauty of it's kind of the hook of the guitar. It's so beautiful at the beginning. So I'll just let Daniel kind of show you how it goes. I'm just kind of droning a G over that, kind of the bass kind of stays.
Yeah, because it kind of the low end's staying, and Matt, you're kind of staying on that B flat low and changing. We're changing over the top of that, which creates that really neat tension kind of throughout the verses there. Yeah, show us what you're doing.
Well, it's kind of a tricky thing because it's kind of a busy, like rhythmic part for like a kind of slower or mid-tempo kind of song. So you're basically playing on just these three strings. It's the D string, the G string, and the B string. And I'm just kind of doing this kind of bouncy rhythm. So it's kind of like going. You don't even need any fingers for the first part. And then sliding up. Same position in your hand, just. And then for the minor, I go. Or you can throw in the low. And then every time there's like a little space, I play this little.
So that's the real beauty of the music behind it. That special little hook. But the chords are real simple. Just G, the verses, kind of holding that, and then E minor on a love like this. A love like this, see, the world has never known. So it's G, E minor, C, and then the chorus. And so Matt helped me out on this. On the chorus, that second chord we're just playing a G.
It's like a D over G. So it's like a 5 over 1.
Like a 5 chord, which is a D over G. Let there be no higher name. So you really keep the G stays in the bass.
Yeah.
But and then Jesus, Son of God. So C, G over B, D.
Yeah.
And then you lay down your perfect life, E minor, to walk up, D over F sharp. And the same I'll walk down. Jesus, Son of God. And that's so there you go, you're kind of cruising, and then the second verse takes a little turn. It goes back to Daniel's part, and it's down, and then it just moves up, and like that we sing the same lines. You took our sin, you bore our shame, you rose to life, you defeated the grave, and it's all beautiful and stuff. But then I wanted to take it. What if we take that little section of the verse and just take it up? I mean, just like move it up like in a massive way. And like with a lot of energy, so the chords need to change. So the second half of the verse, when the vocal goes up, 'cause you took our sin, you bore our shame. So walk up A minor, G over B, and then a 1 with the 5 in the bass. The bass just keeps walking up, and then the bass just keeps moving up, and then 3, 4. Boom, they're into the chorus. And then the chorus, lastly, the chords to the bridge. And it's very simple, but it's just C, G, D, C, G. And there's a little bass change here. Kind of play that basically here. So it's a C with an E in the bass. And then the 3, which is a G over B. And the cross is enough, because the cross was enough. Walk down to E minor, to D. Again, the cross was enough. The cross was enough. So that's kind of taking you through the song.
Yeah. Well, guys, thanks so much for sharing it with us. Really great song. We love it.